Hi, it's Jordana Tobel, broker owner of Premier Listings, and I'm here today to talk about two important questions. The first is, will there be another wave of foreclosures? And secondly, if you're an agent, what should you be doing now? Let's start with the first question. Will there be another wave of foreclosures? There are a number of factors that are going to prevent what happened in 2007 and 2008 from happening now. The first is, we've learned our lesson, and the government is reacting way faster, and they're putting measures in place to prevent that. So for example, the FHA has put a moratorium on evictions and foreclosures. There are assistance packages, both for individuals and for small businesses. I know there was a recent announcement by even Google, companies like Google, that are giving small businesses relief in order to enable all of us to continue spending money and doing what we have to do to pay our bills. Another important difference of today versus what was happening in the early 2000s is equity. From 2005 to 2007, there was over $800 billion of cash out that homeowners were taking. They were taking large amounts of cash out so that when prices dropped, they didn't care if they lost that because they had no skin in the game. Well, today, those numbers are vastly different. It's about a third of what we were doing in the early 2000s. We are at over, I think it's $200 billion in equity that is cashed out. Again, that's a huge difference. And 37% of people today own their homes outright. Because of that, that's going to be one factor that will prevent another foreclosure crisis. Of the 63%, 1 in 4 have more than 50% equity. What that means is people are not going to walk away from their homes. In addition to all of those factors, let's also talk about demand. So if you think about what happens with anything, so even an iPhone, for example, when people start to wait for something, it ends up building up demand. So when a new iPhone comes out, there are lines around the corner. Similarly, when this pandemic ends, there are going to be lines around the corner of people that need to buy real estate, buy or sell for that matter. So those are some factors that I think contribute to the fact that there will not be another wave of foreclosures. And that actually segues nicely into the second part of this, which is, what should you do now? Well, I just explained that there is going to be pent-up demand when this pandemic ends. And I'm going to tell you something that is contrary to what you feel like you should be doing. But what you must do if you're an agent is you must communicate. Communicate, 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 and then communicate again. You need to talk to your clients, your leads, your prospects. You need to continue to make phone calls, ask how people are doing. People need to connect right now, and people are open to that. In addition, we're all home. We're all forced to be home. And that means people are online and people are doing their due diligence. And you can answer those questions. And you might not be able to see those people right now, but eventually when this ends, they will be able to go out and buy or sell. And you want them to call you because you were the one that called them during this difficult time. So with all of that being said, I wish you all safety. I wish you all health. I hope everyone stays home. And I'm here for you. I'm trying to lead as much as I possibly can, and I hope that you are going to do the same. Thank you, and take care.